doozy at the Barclays Center Friday night. Pistons and the Nets. Brook Lopez back after missing the last 7 games with a sprained right foot. The Nets were 10-4 with him, 2-5 without him. And they waste no time getting him involved in the paint early on. He scores plus the foul. Gerald Wallace forcing the Pistons turnover right there. C.J. Watson lobs it back over to Wallace to tie things up at 21 with the slam. Nice over-the-head pass from C.J. for the assist. Detroit, though, led by 2 after the first quarter. Joe Johnson in the second coming up with a steal. Foul is called. Watch him just flip it behind his back. It doesn't count. But it's certainly fancy. We can dream, right? And Darren Williams on the ensuing possession. Brooklyn up by 5, 43-38. Still in the second quarter. Reggie Evans strips Tayshaun Prince and feeds Gerald Wallace with the handoff. Part of a 24-1 run for the Nets. They led by 12 at halftime. In the third, Pistons getting back in it. Jason Maxiell throwing around some muscle. He had 13 points in the contest. Then Brandon Knight with the pull-up jumper. He had 22 points. It's a 3-point Brooklyn lead as we head to the fourth. Detroit now trailing by 1. Knight coming off the screen, and he knocks down a jumper almost in the same exact spot as before. 85-84 Detroit. Nets down by 2 now. Joe Johnson can't get it to go, but Wallace comes flying in to tip it with the left hand. 25-10 for Wallace. Under 10 to go. We're tied at 90, and Knight can't hit the jumper. Wallace the rebound, and a timeout is called. 1.7 to go for the Nets. Darren Williams gives it a ride. Draws nothing but glass as we head to overtime. 24.5 to go. Nets down by 2. And it's Joe Johnson driving, hanging, and hitting the big bucket. Tied at 100. Final seconds. Stuckey back irons it. And Brooklyn can't get the shot off. We head to double overtime. Now the Nets trailing by 1. It's back to Johnson one more time. This time he crosses over to the right. 28 points for Joe. Brooklyn by 1. Pistons down by 2. 10.5 to go. In the corner, Kyle Singler cleaning up the mess off the Brandon Knight miss. Singler ties it at 105. 5.8 to go, and it's back in the hands of Joe Johnson. Big acquisition coming from the Hawks to do things just like that. He knocks down the game winner in double overtime. The step back, and Tayshaun got a hand in the face to boot. Joe's excited. The team is excited. Jerry Seinfeld's excited. It's a Festivus for the rest of us as the Nets win by 2.